welcome to a beautiful Sports Focus. Once again, celebrating Black History Month, as you see, and that's all you're gonna see. But woo! You had to be here to know it, man. Why they always laughing? Okay. Once again, we're celebrating Black History Month. It's almost over, but I would like to, because I saw the movie Black Panther. I know it has nothing to do with sports, but I love that movie. I just want to let everybody know that it is a great movie. Out of the Marvel films, Black Panther ranks up there as number one. I'm not going to put it with the Avengers, because you're putting all of them together. That's kind of not fair. You got Hulk and Thor and all of them together. But as the solo films, I think that movie, Black Panther, is amazing. Go check it out if you're into that type of stuff. And they got some really, really deep messages in this movie. I thought so. And the women in the film are beautiful. Mm-hmm. Very beautiful women. And I must say, Angela Bassett looked very, very fine in the film.
Angela Bassett always look fine.
So if you just want to see...
She could have black on her teeth playing the banjo at the corner of 5th and Main, and that woman would be sexy.
If you want to see a beautiful woman and just a beautiful... The scenes in the movie is very beautiful. I think people is going to enjoy it, and you're going to laugh as well. But I also would like to say, I know the media is going to say, "Oh, Black Panther, oh, all black cat." But we did have a black superhero prior. Now we did have Spawn. I don't know if everyone remembers Spawn. Michael Jai White from he was Spawn, and you also had Wesley Snipes as Blade. Mm-hmm. So let's not forget now. Don't want nobody out there thinking, "Oh, see, he's the only." No, there's other people. There's other people that did it. So now for the movie critic, let's get to the NBA All-Star Game. Team Steph versus Team LeBron. First of all, did you like the format that they did this year?
I'm not too much into the NBA these days. Yeah. So, yeah, I could have did with it or could have did without it.
I think it brought up the NBA a little bit. I like that, and I've been saying for months that they're trying to do things to, spruce it up, a little bit. And this the two vote getters, picking each team. The only thing they messed up on for this year was not televising it, but they already said for the next season they are going to televise the draft. So whoever the two vote getters in each conference, they get to pick their players. And I already knew that, LeBron's team was going to win anyway, because you got LeBron and KD. You got the two best players, in the world on the same team. Mm-hmm. And a big thumbs down to Steph Curry eating popcorn on the bench during the game. And I think he was 3 for 10 from the field.
Steph didn't care. Steph was having fun.
He didn't really care. But it seemed this was a very different All-Star game, because they actually played.
Towards the end, they started playing defense because they really wanted to win. Defense
I would say pretty much throughout the game. Mm-hmm. Defense, LeBron and KD, they made the play. They trapped Steph on the sideline there. So it was an interesting game. You had the 3-point contest. Devin Booker, he ends up winning. And the slam dunk competition, Donovan Mitchell, rookie, he wins. Team LeBron.
Yeah, wasn't that the one who jumped over Kevin Hart?
Wow.
He actually told him to duck, stoop down.
Wow. Kevin Hart.
He said I actually felt tall. That was funny. That was the best thing I heard the whole weekend. I actually felt tall. I felt big. He tried to me to stoop down.
He had a good weekend because he did his little intro to and then introducing the whole roster,
Right.
both Team Steph and Team LeBron. So he had a good time. Team LeBron ended up winning in the last seconds of the game. So congrats to Team LeBron. Now let's go into Mr. LeBron, since he's so, like he's the man and all that stuff. Miss Laura Ingraham from the Fox News had the nerve to come out her mouth and say, because, before we get into it, LeBron made his comment about Trump, and she rebutted and said, hey, just shut up and dribble.
I'm not mad at her.
She got her opinion.
I'm not mad at her. I laughed when I first heard it. I said, you know what?
I laughed too.
It wasn't a racial remark. Some people want to say it was. I don't think it was, because you get paid to play basketball. So shut up and dribble.
Go shut up and play ball. Go shut up and play baseball. Go throw the pitch or whatever.
Go do what you do. If he would have played, if he would have played basketball, she said, shut up and go pitch. Or go up and go catch the ball.
If he was Tiger Woods, a famous golf player,
go hit the ball.
Go hit the putt, whatever.
Yeah. So I don't think it was. I laughed when I first heard it. I said, but you know what? Anybody who was the face of the NBA, they stayed so far out of the politics and so far out of everything, they left it alone. You got it. You had it coming. Leave it alone.
I don't know what's up with her even saying that, but hey, like you said, that's your opinion.
Yeah.
She was obviously, she's a Trump supporter or whatever,
yes,
and she's fed up with, I guess, these people taking these shots at Trump, but nobody says anything when Greg Popovich and Steve Kerr are there really blasting the president, and there's nothing going back to them. I'm just saying.
But you know why? They're on the face of the league.
Oh yeah. Oh.
You're not proclaiming yourself the king and the best player on the planet. Mm-hmm. So if you're going to portray yourself like that, you're going to get lashed at. Kerr and Popovich are just coaches.
They're coaches.
They just sit on the bench.
Very famous coaches.
But they just sit on the bench. But they're not the face of the NBA.
They're not the face. I meant to mention that the Olympics is going on, and I hope everyone is enjoying the Olympics.
Yeah, right.
But there was a wardrobe malfunction. One of the France skaters, her top came unloose, and her thing came out. Mm-hmm. Now I wonder, is she going to be banned from ever being on NBC ever again? I'm just saying.
No, she'll be fine.
She's no fines.
Yeah, they want Janet Jackson wasn't a wardrobe malfunction.
Oh, you
cancel Christmas on that.
She did that on purpose.
I think that he did it on purpose, because it didn't just it was
because
snatched.
He did.
No, he pulled.
Yeah, he pulled.
Right. I'm gonna have you naked by the end of this song.
Wow.
I ain't mad at him though, because thank you.
I'm mad at him. Go to hell. Justin, whatever. Got my girl banned from being on CBS. She was supposed to play Lena Horne, and they took that from her. That's right. And they fined her. So you know what? This France skater, she should be fined and banned from ever being on NBC. That's all. She let the thing out. Had the announcer saying it's distracting. Hey, man. Let's keep it moving. Once again, we have Black History Month, and
it's distracting.
But that's what one of the women said.
Wait. He act like she got C. Oh, I'm sorry, women. I don't mean to offend. He act like she got C and D cups floating around there. You know that she was a small A.
Yeah.
Floating around that rink. How was that a distraction? It just looked like a man walking around with a heavy chest.
Yep. You're like, oh.
Get out of here. It's a distraction. Get out of Dodge. Oh, I'm sorry. Carry on.
That's Kevin. But anyway, we're still in the Black History Month. Something a little disturbing happened at Saturday at the Chicago Blackhawks hockey match. Devontae Smith-Pelly, he's an African-American hockey player, born, raised in Canada, plays for the Washington Capitals. He happened to get some penalty minutes, which means he committed a foul and he goes to the penalty box.
Right.
And for some reason, there's some fans that started chanting basketball in unison too. Basketball. You know what that means when they're chanting basketball? Mr. Civils. Instead of you playing our sport, hockey, you should be playing basketball. Devontae. Yes, it happened.
I wouldn't mess with a man who skates or brings a shark.
He came.
I don't think I want to mess with him.
He came at the people with his stick, and he was ready for some action. Basketball. But those fans, it was 4 of them, was ejected, and they have been banned from ever going to Chicago Blackhawks game in Chicago.
That's what I'm talking about.
Action. It was.
But you know they're gonna hire a lawyer and try to fight it. It's all gonna be.
Man, please, they done. Nobody wants this action. It's too late in the day for you to be in a. Because I always talk about this all the time. Over there in Europe, in the soccer, and the black players over there, they was throwing bananas at them and all that stuff. But this is right here in the USA, and you're chanting basketball. But the guy, and the thing is, Chicago was beating Washington. They won 7-1. So, but they just can't help it. They can't help it. I wonder why. Ever since the change in scenery and addresses, things is popping up more frequently.
Because somebody gave them a pass to speak their minds.
That's right. Now, to the ridiculous, Mr. LeVar Ball. He came out his mouth with a couple of comments about his sons and the Lakers.
This dude,
he is Chris.
Wow.
He is the Chris Jenner times 50.
Yes, he is.
Think. He is trying to pimp them children like no one ever before in history.
It's ridiculous.
You going to tell how the hell this guy now, LeVar Ball, going to tell the Los Angeles Lakers that if you don't bring in my 2 sons, then you're not going to have Lonzo.
I saw them on Lip Sync Battle.
Lip Sync Battle.
You father, son, you dapping up, you having fun. He doesn't do that with his dad. He's so standoffish with his dad. He talked to him and they joke about things, but he is so standoffish with his dad. This dude is laid back, quiet. And when you see them together, like when his dad, when he was sitting down, and usually when they're battling and everything, they give each other dapping and stuff like that.
He was just like,
I don't see it between him and his dad. I think when the cameras go off and it's not on him, he tell him, you stay on your side of the world, I'll stay on mine. I don't got nothing to do with you. I want to stay away from your madness. I think that's what happens.
And then he made a comment about if LeBron, because LeBron's a free agent, if LeBron came to the Lakers, Lonzo will make LeBron play better. But that's black. That's
seriously.
That's
well, all right. He's a jackass.
I know you're not like the.
He's a jackass.
Not like the biggest LeBron fan, but Lonzo will make LeBron play better. That's the Black History people. Black History Month. Gotta love it.
Yeah. He always take us 3 steps. Every time he open his mouth, he take us 4 steps
back. And folks, I know we had to end it on that note, but it's sour as all hell. But folks, thank you for joining us. Thank you, Mr. Civils. And thank you. Peace.